Hello, we are Cornucopia, consisting of Shri, myself, Julia, Dylan, Rishi, and Charlie. Let me introduce you to Mrs. Christine Rauch, small business owner of Mama Bear Max and one of the 58 vendors that we've interviewed over the course of our NDP. Now, every weekend, Mrs. Rauch spends hours going to farmers markets, hoping to sell out before the weekends. Now, despite the fact that farmers markets have tripled in size and generated revenue over the past few years, Mrs. Rauch still struggles to stand out amidst the dozens of other vendors there and attract new customers. But luckily for her, this is where Cornucopia steps in, because we're an online farmers market pre-order service that allows customers to view and purchase listings from farmers market vendors. And with online grocery shopping on the rise since the pandemic, with a staggering 131% increase since, Cornucopia is more than well positioned to connect a new customer base of online shoppers to vendors like Mrs. Rauch. Now, as an online business, we're accessible to both vendors and customers, since there's no initial sign-up fee, and customers can preview and pre-order from virtually anywhere. In addition, we have a twofold commitment to contributing to our community. By providing an additional outlet for vendors to sell, we also provide them with an additional way to earn income and expand their reach, ultimately helping to empower small businesses. Second, by providing an easily accessible platform, Cornucopia facilitates more interactions between consumers and local food vendors, ultimately helping to expose these consumers to quality local food from vendors who care. Now you can check out our website using the QR code here. So on our website, vendors can sign up and fill out the necessary business information. From there, it creates a vendor homepage. Vendors can then create product listings, which will be featured on our marketplace, where we have 20 product listings on there already. On the other hand, customers can browse our marketplace and filter using their zip code. From there, they choose their product of choice, and they fill out, which leads them to a product listings page. From there, they can fill out a place your order form, which sends an email out to both the vendor and the customer with order confirmation details and pickup location.
Our total addressable market is currently, also known as all the income generated by all farmers markets in the United States, is currently at $1.4 billion, increasing at a rate of 7.5% annually. Now, Cornucopia will primarily target the Northwest Chicago farmers markets, generating about $6.3 million, as we hope to have 0.47% market share within the first year. Now, currently, Cornucopia has two primary customer segments. Two competitors. One being Market Wagon, which is our main direct competitor, as they are also an online farmers market, and our second competitor is farmers markets, as they are also our main indirect competitor. However, our online pre-ordering service allows us to be quicker, more efficient, and cheaper than these both competitors.
There are two customer segments in which we plan to target: vendors and shoppers. Our vendors mainly consist of smaller farmers markets, or smaller farmers market stands who do not have as much reach online, and that's what we would do for them. Our shoppers would consist of many millennials as well as upper and middle class citizens who like to shop organically and locally. There are two ways in which we plan to market to these people: online and in person. Our in-person marketing will consist of going to farmers markets and handing out flyers and business cards to the vendors there. Our second version of marketing will be through Facebook and Instagram. We chose Instagram because it targets a younger customer audience who happen to be many other shoppers on our website. We chose Facebook because it targets an older customer audience, which happen to be a majority of the vendors on our website. The ways in which we will make money is twofold. One is through a 15% commission through our pre-order system. And we chose 15% because it is 10% less than our competitors, resulting in penetration pricing, which will give us a significant advantage in the market. We estimate $40 per order, and by the end of year one, 356 total orders. A second way in which we plan to make money is through our vendor subscription. This is a 3-month, $5 subscription for the vendors that will place them at the top of our marketplace and give them premium placement. With this, we estimate $29,400 in revenue by the end of year one. In terms of our cost of goods sold, we have a vendor payment, which is the 85%, as we have the 15% commission, and the 3% PayPal fee, resulting in a COGS margin of 12%. This will result in a year one gross income of $4,680. In terms of our SG&A costs, this includes the marketing, as I stated earlier, in addition to our website maintenance and administrative costs, resulting in a year one net income of $1,830. As we scale over the next 5 years, as Dylan will explain later, we estimate a year 5 total revenue of $2,430,000 and a year 5 net income of $180,000.
This semester, we conducted a concierge MVP in which we serviced Crystal Lakes and Palatine's Winter's Farmers Markets during the off-season. In doing so, we earned 23 of our 50 set gold orders and had 6 repeat customers. Customers loved how we were local and we were helped support local businesses and introduce them to new and local foods in which they loved, leading us to a 25% return rate. Using SEO and social media, we were able to establish that most of our shoppers enjoyed our unique value proposition of, again, supporting local businesses and being sustainable. From here, we determined that women would most likely be our primary customer segment, as they clicked on the link 7 times more than men did. And the fact that most of our customer segment, our shoppers, would be online grocery shoppers who tended to use either Instacart or other online grocery mediums. In person, we talked to 12 out of our 58 vendors that we met with, leading us to a 21% conversion rate. From here, we were able to establish that most of our vendors enjoyed how local and we supported local businesses and helped them go onto a new online medium, especially since most of them didn't have one yet. They say money talks, but in sales, commission screams. We are happy to announce after multiple surveys that our vendors agreed to a 15% commission. We also wanted to introduce you to a secret weapon, Airtable. Airtable is an automated data system that helps with our website, so when any new information is added on, it creates new and dynamic web pages, making scalability effortless and efficient.
And now onto the moment you have all been waiting for. We're asking for $20,000 in exchange for 23% of our company. That gives us a post-money valuation of $88,000. With our startup money, we mainly plan to spend it on 2 categories, administrative and marketing costs, with a $1,700 liquidity cushion. For marketing, we will be implementing the strategy Shri and Rishi both mentioned, while for administrative, we will mainly be focusing on developing our website. In year 2, we plan to implement a delivery service, where orders will be delivered in a bag with our logo on it. And throughout years 2 through 5, we'll be expanding geographically, both in the Midwest and other states like New York and California, since they have the demographics, geographics, and psychographics necessary to use our service. So when we sell in year 5 to a financial buyer for $362,000 with a money multiple of 7.1 times and an IRR of 51%, you can rest assured that your money is going towards a good investment. So please join us in connecting communities and cultivating goodness. Thank you.